Friday morning again, and I can say that I am feeling better than last Friday morning.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah. However, I did have the same sort of bout of insomnia, business-based insomnia, because, running the business that's mostly based in the Americas these days, somebody got emotional in Latin America, and I had to deal with that situation. It was running through my mind.
Emotional in Latin America?
Yeah.
That happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people,
Passionate people.
some emotions control people, some people control emotions. You know how it is.
Sometimes both.
So basically, but then around 2 a.m. I made the call that I'm just gonna like switch off and drink some vodka and fall asleep. So
This was last night?
yeah. So
Okay, this should be an interesting session, huh? I have to say you look quite lively today, though.
yeah,
All things considered.
coffee in the morning as well. So, when you get me on Monday, I'm as close to the source consciousness as possible. But by this point on Friday, it's like uppers and downers, booze and coffee.
Actually, man, I loved your energy Wednesday. He was crushing it Wednesday.
Oh.
I don't know if you could feel the difference, if you were just in it, but you went for, I think that was the day you did a long bike ride. That was Wednesday, right?
It was the bike ride I went to, yeah. So there's
Man.
going to be more of that, but I did actually go to the point of feeling dizzy.
Yes.
on Wednesday.
We rode that line and you had an awesome workout. Like that was
Yeah.
cool to watch you burn through the cycle.
And I think today I want to focus on pushing the muscles, because with the slightly numb feeling from drinking last night, I can push the muscles, but I don't want to push
Okay.
the cardiovascular system too
The
much.
dehydrated muscles want to squeeze.
No, I always drink way too much water. Even last night with the vodka, I was drinking, for every 50 milliliters of vodka, I was drinking 330 milliliters of soda water.
Did you actually measure this?
Yeah, I measure everything.
When I first drank, I never drank until I was legal, and the first time I did, I had just shots of vodka and shots of wheatgrass, literally, bonk, bonk, and then I started mixing with a protein shake.
Yeah,
I feel ya.
yeah, okay.
Okay, keep the liver safe.
Well,
Okay.
all right, so, yeah, I'll be able to push on the muscle side of thing because of the numbness, but I don't want to push the cardiovascular lest I pass out.
Sounds reasonable.
Got a light
today.
sweat, did a little warm up, need to do a little more on the arms, but I really feel like I'm starting to open up on the arms.
Oh, you have to be by now.
Yeah.
While you're hanging, especially.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, and the hanging, like I crushed through the 7 minutes of hanging before 9 a.m. yesterday.
Killer, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, so it's starting to be less of a chore.
Yeah. And how about
so-
the grip still hurting?
No, that has
No?
subsided. I'm still using the towel a bit,
Nice,
but
you're on the curve.
yeah, without so it's like I'm ready for the next thing. I started on this rope to see if I can. That's a different animal, man. From the hanging, it's like
Yeah, it takes a lot
there's a
of
reason they call it rope burn, by the way.
Yeah. We
It-
can do
it does
actually,
burn.
with our, like, if you want to slow it down, focus on more control today, we can also do some, like, modified climbing drills on this
Yeah,
that
okay.
you might like.
Let's see what the day has to offer us. All right. Okay, so it's an hour later. I'm sweaty. What did you do to me today?
What did I do to you? We took a lighter version of speeding through it, so we slowed it down a bit. We didn't work as much cardio,
Yeah.
and we just worked some different angles on the same type of motions. We had to work around the grip a bit today, so we tried some creative stuff there. We did some nice drop sets. I was really happy to see your progress on dips. I don't think you were dipping when you arrived, were you? I think you were just holding out on the static
No, I
dips.
was.
You were dipping.
A little
Okay.
bit, but more
Yes.
like going all the way down and then coming up.
Yeah, legitimate 12 rep dips, full range.
Yeah.
That's great. And then, we worked some drop set stuff. It was a half slow, half intense day. Interesting.
So yeah, for those of you watching, I did a month here, just sort of hanging on the bars, dipping on the bars by myself before I engaged with him, and I've done 6 lessons yet left, and it's a whole different game. Whereas just messing around on the bars myself gave me a certain preparation for this, but the real sort of targeting and knowledge and sort of guidance that came from having someone who knows what they're doing is very beneficial. So.
What I was really happy to see today, for instance, was how you're now holding your core. When I first saw you on our first session, you were in a position and then the joints took the work on any core-based thing. I'd say like now you're about 90% of the time you're on the core. I would say it's like 5% of the time before.
Wow. Yeah.
That's significant. That means every exercise you're doing for core now is effective instead of hurting your low back.
Yeah.
I'm super happy to see that.
And this is something like when I started doing yoga, it changes everything. It changes the way that you lie in bed. It changes the way you walk down the street. It changes the way that you
deal with stress.
take a shit. You know, like it changes everything. So really worthwhile to get somebody who knows how to target and how to see where your deficiencies are and how to remedy and push you in a direction of having more holistic movements in the body that take into account the right sort of muscle groups and the right sort of posture and can see where you need to go. So thanks a lot, Sky.
Yeah, buddy. Keep it going. Have a good weekend, and we'll start.
So I can rest
Monday.
this weekend a little bit. Yeah.
I'm making him rest. Isn't that great? He's so motivated now that we have to actually have a conversation about making sure he rests through the weekend, because he's nice and he's hit his limit for the week in the body, but not in his brain.
But I'm still going to do the hanging challenge, which now I'm able to do like pretty easily. So yeah, we'll keep that going. All right.
Nice job, bud.
See you on Monday.